Introducing the DANA Nonprofit Accelerator Program, empowering small nonprofits to scale their impact. In today's brief overview, we will discuss what is the DANA Nonprofit Accelerator? Is your organization accelerator ready? The accelerator application process and what to expect as an accelerator participant. What is the DANA Nonprofit Accelerator? The DANA Nonprofit Accelerator program is a 3-year initiative designed to empower existing small nonprofits to thrive and create lasting change. We understand that many nonprofits face the nonprofit catch-22, where limited resources hinder their ability to sustain operations and secure funding to grow and meet the rising needs of those they serve. This program aims to break this cycle by providing continuous technical assistance, coaching, connecting, and consulting to participating nonprofits. By strengthening leadership skills, enhancing organizational capacity, and fostering shared learning through a cohort model, we create opportunities for collaboration, partnership, and increased community impact. So ultimately, what do nonprofits get out of participating in the Accelerator program? After 3 years in the program, participating nonprofits and their boards and leadership strengthen their culture to sustain or grow their impact in the communities they serve. They will have identified sustainable revenue streams, may be larger employers, have expanded their service reach, and could be ready to partner with government in improving local communities. Key elements of the Nonprofit Accelerator program include a 3-year peer learning cohort for executive directors, fully customized cohort-specific trainings, a bank of organizational support hours, including executive coaching, a bank of technical assistance hours, a dedicated program navigator for personalized support, and access to DANA workshops and on-demand courses. If you can answer yes to all of these questions, then your organization may be Accelerator ready. Does your organization primarily serve historically excluded populations? Is your organization known for making a positive difference in the community? Has your organization been active for at least 3 years? Does your organization have a full-time paid executive director who is committed to participating in the DANA Nonprofit Accelerator program? Does your organization's budget fall below $3 million? And does your organization have a board of directors committed to the DANA Nonprofit Accelerator program? The Nonprofit Accelerator offers 2 distinct pathways, Catalyst and Booster, depending on where your organization is in its life cycle. In the Catalyst pathway, the Accelerator seeks to amplify your organization's high-impact work. This includes by helping high-impact organizations with small-scale structures with back-office support, policy and procedure technical assistance, planning and leadership development support to scale and sophisticate their operations. The Catalyst pathway includes 500 hours of operational support in years 1 and 2, and 300 hours of operational support in year 3. In the Booster pathway, the Nonprofit Accelerator will enhance your existing systems. Nonprofits in this pathway have some systems in place already, but need coaching, planning, and leadership development support to strengthen and scale their impact in the community. Years 1 and 2 of the Booster pathway include 200 hours of operational support and 100 hours of operational support in year 3. The Accelerator application process includes application and assessment phase, interviews with all qualified applicants, panel ranking and final selection, notification of acceptance, a commitment and development plan, and finally, an orientation kickoff. To be considered for DANA's Nonprofit Accelerator program, you'll need to submit some additional materials along with your application. These include the resume or CV of your executive director, a list of board members, including their positions, terms, and organizational affiliation, board meeting minutes approving applying to the Accelerator program, a template is available, and a testimonial on your organization's positive impact on the population that you serve. And this can be a letter or a video or any other format from someone who can speak to the good work that your organization does. And good news, your application can be saved and returned to at any time if you need additional time to collect these materials. After being accepted into the Nonprofit Accelerator program, it's time for your organization to commit to your participation and come up with a development plan. This will begin by signing a memorandum of understanding and committing to a payment plan for the Accelerator. You'll also complete an organizational capacity assessment, which will determine your organizational pathway through Accelerator, the booster or catalyst pathway. We'll also develop an individualized organizational development plan for each participating nonprofit, so your organization's development plan will be tailored to your needs and increasing your impact. Finally, let's look at an example of an imaginary nonprofit organization participating in the catalyst pathway of DANA's Nonprofit Accelerator. We'll look at an example development plan for this organization and see how operational support hours are used over 3 years to achieve the goals of that development plan. The organizational assessment that this imaginary organization took outlined a development plan that would fit with the catalyst pathway and included the following areas for enhancement: board governance, strategic planning, financial and technology systems, the ability to evaluate programs, fundraising systems and planning, and HR processes. In addition to the workshops and peer learning, they have access to 500 hours of operational support each of the first 2 years of the program and 300 hours in the final year. Here is how they may use those hours. In year 1, 270 hours for contract support in bookkeeping, accounting, and IT back office, 150 hours for DANA support for market assessment and strategic planning, 30 hours for governance coaching and assistance in board meetings, 20 hours for the organization's executive director to work with an executive coach, and 30 hours for research conducted to understand grant opportunities. In year 2, the organization may use 50 hours for support in developing a case for support and evaluation methods for outcomes, 200 hours for contract support in bookkeeping, accounting, IT, and back office, 100 hours for help creating strategy and policies for expanding fundraising, 50 hours for technical assistance in identifying a donor database and setup, 50 hours in updating HR policies, recruitment, and hiring processes, and 50 hours for the executive director to work with an executive coach. In year 3, the final year of the Catalyst pathway, the organization might spend 50 hours with support in transitioning to in-house bookkeeping policies and financial controls, 30 hours seeking partners to expand impact, DANA coaching and partnership development, 100 hours with assistance in applying for Standards for Excellence Level 1 accreditation, and 30 hours developing the organization's first annual report with outcome metrics and financials. In conclusion, DANA's Nonprofit Accelerator program empowers small nonprofits to scale their impact by providing continuous technical assistance, coaching, and consulting, strengthen leadership and organizational capacity, and increased community collaboration and partnerships. DANA invites you to apply for the Nonprofit Accelerator program today, or reach out to a DANA team member if you have questions.